Hello everyone, my name is Gitanjali Singh. I am currently in 5th year and I am interning at Lexis and Company. Today in this video, I'll be explaining about Article 12 of Constitution of India with the relevant case laws. Article 12 falls under Part 3rd of the Indian Constitution. These rights are regarded as fundamental because they are the most essential for the attainment by the individual or for his fulfillment intellectual, moral and spiritual status. In the case of M. Nagaraj versus Union of India, Supreme Court speaking about the importance of the fundamental rights, they said they are not the gift from the state to the citizens, but they confirms their existence and give them the protections. Article 12 defines the state, which is applicable only in Part 3 and 4 of the Constitution. They are constituted as Government and Parliament of India. Government and legislature of each state, that is executive and legislature of the states. Local authorities, for example local self-governing bodies, for example municipalities, panchayat, district boards, etc. And the fourth part of the Article 12 is other authorities. They are basically of dynamic nature of state, which was kept in mind while interpreting other authorities and defining it. In the following case of University of Madras versus Shantabai, AIR 1954, in this case it was asked whether the University of Madras is considered as a state or not. Court held that the term other authorities used in Article 12 will be ejusdem generis. The court interpreted this Latin word, that is of same kind, will be ejusdem generis with legislature or the government. Other authorities should derive its color from the preceding three authorities under Article 12, that is Government and Parliament of India, local authorities and executive and legislature of the state. Then it was held that the University of Madras will not be considered as a state because it is not of sovereign nature or of government nature. According to this case, to qualify as an other authorities, one should be of a sovereign function nature, and it was an inherent essential and quality, and if this quality does not qualify, then no other authorities will be considered a state. In the case of Ujjumbai versus State of Uttar Pradesh, AIR 1962, the approach of ejusdem generis was cancelled. The court rejected this restrictive interpretation of expression of ejusdem generis given by Madras High Court. In the further case of Rajasthan Electricity Board versus Mohan Lal of 1967, after the rejection of ejusdem generis, Supreme Court thought of creating a new idea and said, if any body is created by any law or constitution, it is obvious that the body has so much power to affect the fundamental rights, and if anybody have this much power, then it is necessary that the body should be qualified as an other authority. They have also said that it is not necessary that this type of body must perform governmental or sovereign function. In this interpretation, the universities can be of state and of other authorities. It basically neglected the case of previous Ujjumbai versus State of UP. Now, in the next case of Sukhdev Singh versus Bhagat Ram of 1975, in this case the question arises, if a body is made after or by a statute, but they are mainly made for commercial purpose, does the body will fall under the ambit of other authorities or not? Supreme Court generously answered this in this case that the statutory bodies such as ONGC, LIC, IFC, which was set up under special statutes, are state under state authorities. For example, if an LIC is basically set up for a commercial purpose, then it will basically falls under other authorities automatically. In the next case of R. Dayaram Shetty versus International Airport Authority of 1979, in this, International Airport Authority invited a lot many tenders, and from which one person, R.D. Shetty, applies for one of the tender, but because of some discrimination and with no reason given, his tender was not accepted. So R.D. Shetty came to the court for the infringement of fundamental right and filed the case. In this case, a question was arised if a airport authority is a state and the if the airport authority is a state, then automatically R.D. Shetty's fundamental right is violated. The court said that International Airport Authority was formulated by the Airport Authority Act 1971, and they observed that the central government has not many powers from which they were exercising on International Airport Authority. Supreme Court held that International Airport Authority is a state under other authorities, and government saw that if a private body is if anything is a private body but it is controlled by the government in the following manner, that the degree of control of management is of government or the extraordinary financial assistant is of government, then any private body will be considered as a government oriented body. And the court held if a body is an agency or instrumentality under the government, it may be an authority. Further, the case of Som Prakash versus Union of India of 1981, Bharat Petroleum, which was made by the Companies Act, is also an instrumentality of a state which comes under the other authorities. In this case, 5 criteria were given to determine whether an authority is a state under other authorities or not. The number one, financial assistant of the state being the chief funding source, functional character being governmental in essence, preliminary control residing in the government, that is absolute control should be of the government, prior history of the same activity being carried out by the government and made over to the new body, and some element of the authority or command. These 5 criteria were challenged in the case of Ajay Hasia versus Khalid Mujib in the same year of 1981. Supreme Court said that determining test is not that the body is made by or under statutory, but determining test in this is whether a body is acting as an instrumentality or agency of a state or not. If yes, then that the body is a state under other authorities from the perspective of Article 12. In this case also, 6 criteria were given whether the state comes under other authorities or not. Number 1, entire share capital is held by the government. The financial government must be held by the government. The monopoly status should be held by the government. Deep and pervasive state control. Function of the corporations. A depth of the government is transferred to the cooperation. Now the synchronization of the case which was being held as which was challenged, that a state must be considered as in other authorities. The cases were University of Madras versus Shantabai, Ujjumbai versus State of UP, Electricity Board of Rajasthan versus Mohanlal, Sukhdev Singh versus Bhagat Ram, R.D. Shetty versus International Airport Authority, Som Prakash versus Union of India, and then the last case in which the 6 criteria were given to finally simplify whether a state should be considered as other authorities or not, in the case of Ajay Hasia versus Khalid Mujib. Thank you.